Okay, Ozzy time. We're at O. Of course it's going to be Ozzy. Who else is going to be at O? Ozzy Osbourne. Two O's right there. Okay, double O. Double O Ozzy. Oh, whatever. Okay, so that was cheese. Um, this is no Black Sabbath. This is just Ozzy. Okay, so do not expect any Sabbath to be in this list. What do we got? We got Diary of Madman and Over the Mountain off of Diary of the Madman. Uh, Diary of Madman is more on here for the music, which is interesting for Ozzy. Great music on this one. Over the Mountain's on here because, well, Randy Rhoads, man. Holy shit, can that dude play, right? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, blistering playing on Over the Mountain. Then we got No More Tears off of No More Tears. I had to put it on here, man. It's just a really good song. From Black Rain, I put on I Don't Want to Stop. And I really like this song, man. It was one of the, I think there was maybe two songs off Black Rain I really got into, maybe three. I Don't Want to Stop, though, was by far the infinitely best song off that album. And it was a really good tune. I will totally back that song to the very end that it's a great tune. Then I've got Road to Nowhere, specifically off the Live and Loud album, because the live version I really think is infinitely better than the one that's on the studio album. The studio album is really nice and everything like that, but when you get the whole crowd going and everything like that on Road to Nowhere, and you can hear those lighters, man. You can hear everybody in the audience with that lighter up in the air singing Road to Nowhere, okay? Or, Zippo. If you were smart, it was a Zippo. If you used a lighter, you might have burned your thumb. Did it once or twice. Did it once or twice recently. Because I still use a lighter. All right. After that, went with Perry Mason off of Osmosis because another killer guitar riff, man. That and that's how I learned how to play in, what is that? Perry Mason. Oh, I don't remember if it's 6/8 or it's 9/8 or what it was. Really weird time signature on Perry Mason. Or not, somewhere between weird and really weird. I have to check it out. I haven't one of my guitar bags. I haven't looked at it in years. But brilliant song. Brilliant song. And then from there we go into Crazy Train. Now, Crazy Train, I put it on this list because, well, it's Crazy Train. Great tune. But it's really funny because Crazy Train is a great intro and a great exit. And that middle section is kind of like, what the fuck? Because way too, like, even Alice Cooper, when talking about Insanity, doesn't get that fun lovey and hi. It's kind of like, yeah, so. But Crazy Train is the first Ozzy song I ever fell in love with, as Ozzy, not Black Sabbath. Ozzy. First one I fell in love with, roller skating at Wheels here in Windsor when it still existed. I mean, it was just a great tune. And also off of the Blizzard of Oz album, I included Mr. Crowley. There are a bunch of songs I could have included off of there, but at the end of the day, I prefer Diary of a Madman over Blizzard of Oz, so I gave a little more leeway to Diary of a Madman, which is coming up in a second. I included Ordinary Man off of Ordinary Man, and I included Ordinary Man off of Ordinary Man basically because, well, Elton John's on it too and playing piano, and it's a beautiful song. If I'm going to have to include some form of Ozzy kind of slow ballady kind of bullshit song on here, I'm going with Ordinary Man. It's just a really, really good tune. And then finishing off, going back to Diary of a Madman one more time for You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. I absolutely just love the tune. I think it's a great tune. The whole way around with Ozzy, there's so many great songs to pick from. But once you do the complete separation, you don't include any of the Black Sabbath stuff when coming up with an Ozzy list. It makes it so much faster, so much easier. Yeah. those are my thoughts, my views, my opinions. One more time. That's Diary of a Madman, Over the Mountain, No More Tears, I Don't Want to Stop, Road to Nowhere, Perry Mason, Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, Ordinary Man, and You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. I definitely could have subbed out any of those songs for at least one or two other ones. All comes down to personal preference, personal thought, personal taste. Tell me what your thoughts and tastes are. Give me your top 10 for Ozzy down below. I would like to know. Other than that, folks, while you're on your way down there, in the description, you're going to find two links. One that'll take you to Patreon, one that will take you over to TWA, that is the Trampoline Wrestling Association. Check us on out that way. And hit the like button, the subscribe button, the little bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.